Hey y'all, Blanche here. How's it going today? Yeah, I know, I'm not in drag face. I apologize for that. But I wanted to make another video and I didn't have time to get into complete face. Today is January 6th, which is Jay and my 11-year anniversary. We've been together for 11 years. Can you believe that? God, it feels like just yesterday. Let me tell you a quick story. I wasn't gonna talk about this, but people have asked me how Jay and I met. He answered a personal ad that I had placed on houston.matchmaker.com, which I don't even think that website is around any longer. But he answered a personal ad, and we first started talking on January 3rd, and then we met on January 6th, and we've been together ever since. So, yeah. Happy anniversary, Jay. Although you probably won't be seeing this for 2 or 3 days. I wanted to come on here and talk about shaving. Now, shaving is a really manly thing to do, but who do you know that needs a better shave than a drag queen? We need our faces to be just as smooth as possible, and we need to shave as often. Like, some of us need to do it every day, more than once a day. So we need to make sure that we've got a gentle shave that doesn't chew up our face, and because there's nothing very feminine about having a horrible razor burn all over your face. Now, I will admit I am not an expert at this. I am not giving advice. I'm just talking about what I have been doing for the last couple weeks. And, yeah. I have been going through a horrible, horrible vintage phase. I'm sure you can tell. I'm rocking my vintage gear for tonight, going out to dinner. And I've been reading on some boards that vintage shaving is the way to go. Modern cartridge razors are so expensive. My Gillette Fusion, I think, is like $10, $15 or so for 4 blades, and that doesn't last me very long. So I was looking into vintage safety razors. You know, the double-edge kind, and you know, you can get a package of safety razor blades for like a couple dollars, and there's like 10 or 20, I don't know how many blades are in a pack, but it's a lot cheaper and it's a lot better for you. From what I've read, you should use as few blades as possible to do the job and to get rid of the beard, basically. It's more important to use a proper technique than it is to use 1,000,005 blades dragging across your face. So what I did, I'd been looking at safety razors online and whatnot, and I really wanted to be able to pick one up and look at it in person. So I went to an antique store a while back, and I bought this. This is a vintage Gillette Tech razor. That's the brand. And this one is the gold version. You can tell how old they are because on the bottom they will have a date code. And I'll talk more about that in a minute. This one does not have one, which means that it was made before 1951. I'm thinking this one was made in the 1930s. It's a travel model. You can tell because it has a pretty short handle. You screw the handle off, and then the top comes off in 2 pieces. You put the blade on there, put the top back on, and screw the handle on. It's a standard 3-piece safety razor, and in fact, some companies still make razors, very similar to this. I used it a couple times. I like it, but it's more of an antique collector's piece than a use everyday razor. So I was looking on eBay. I really wanted a Gillette adjustable razor, and I got this one. This is an adjustable. It's got a little knob right here on the top, and it has the butterfly opening to take out the blades. In fact, I've still got a blade in this one. Uses standard safety razor blades. You can get these at Walmart. You can get them at Walgreens, CVS, but mind you, safety razor blades are not equal. They sell like assorted packs of safety razor blades on Amazon, so that you can find out which version, which brand works best for you. All of them are different. They're made out of slightly different metals. They got different thicknesses. The angle on the cut is different. So you want to find one that's right for your face. What you can do with this one is adjust the little knob here. It goes from 1 to 9. Yeah, 9. And what this does is it adjusts the distance of this little metal bar from the blade. And the closer the blade is to that bar, the more gentle or mild your shave is going to be. The further away, the more aggressive. Usually with me, I've been setting it to number 3, which is a pretty shallow distance, and using it that way. I really like it. I really like the razor. You have to take longer shaving because you have to shave in multiple passes instead of just, grinding all of the hairs off. But I'm not wearing any makeup right now, and I usually have like a rashy looking thing under here, and that's pretty much cleared up. Ooh, got a little bit of a breakout going on my forehead. Don't tell anyone, and don't mention it in the comments either, because I know you're thinking about it. Anyway, if you're wanting to try this out, get you a razor on eBay, clean it up, polish it up with toothpaste, and soak it in some barbicide, which you can get at Sally's, and it will sterilize the thing. And then get one of these, which is a shaving bowl and soap and brush kit. They sell them at CVS. They sell them at Walgreens. You can get the soap at Walmart. Lather up and shave. I'm not going to go into detail about how to do it because I am sure I am doing it. I am not an expert enough to tell other people how to do it. I'm going to have some links to some shaving tutorials which I've come across recently, and it really surprised me that people were doing tutorials on shaving the way people do tutorials on makeup, and it was kind of cool to see the different techniques and such. I'll put a couple links down there to people who are doing awesome tutorials. And I'll put a couple website addresses with some information on it if you want to get into this yourself. And okay, one more thing. I know people are looking at this and going, but Blanche, that looks like a death trap. I can't imagine using something like this on my face. This is no more dangerous than your cartridge razor. The only thing is that you have to take the blade out. Just don't touch it on the sharp side. Where I'm touching it here, it's not sharp, so you can pick it up and you can change it and whatnot, and you won't kill yourself. And it doesn't even. I've shaved with this for a couple weeks now and have not cut myself at all with it. So I highly recommend one of these. And if you have any experience with it, leave some comments below. I'd like to hear what you think and how you've been doing with it. Okay, guys, I'm going to go. We're getting ready to go out to dinner. I will talk to y'all later. I love you all. Bye.